Out with it.
The bodies of several black-hooded thieves litter the hallway, slaughtered by a massive release of magical energy. From the distant explosions that you can still hear, it seems as if whatever battle killed these men still rages. So, our captor has made some enemies. They were thieves.
Nature could find a home here
And
if
it came
were
here
properly
after him.
cleansed and balanced.
This has distracted him long enough that we might just make it out alive without him noticing. And here we have a machine. The machine in the center of the room looks dangerous. Perhaps there is some sort of control device that will allow you to turn it off.
If you wish.
It emits bolts of lightning, which are very dangerous. Luckily there's a switch here. This is a switch of some kind. Perhaps it will stop this lightning contraption from conjuring any more of these annoying little methods. Yeah, because not only does it create lightning, but it also conjures methods, which are
Minsk, where Minsk goes,
very annoying little
evil
demons.
stands aside.
Well, they're probably not demons, but anyway. Figuratively speaking.
What? Yeah.
So that's done. That's an intriguing device. And we enter in an even more intriguing room. This is a genie. Zekel, welcome. You have escaped somewhat later than I had hoped. I am Ataka. You have my welcome to my little piece of this place. I do so try to keep it more appealing than the rest. My thanks. How is it that you know my name? What is going on here? Your name is well known amongst those who watch. Your life's thread is bright indeed, though in your path lies many a dark and frayed end. As to easing your mind and answering such questions as those that surely plague you, it is not my place to do so. I am sorry. I care little for your excuses. Answer my questions or feel my wrath. Ha! You threaten me? I had not foreseen this. Excellent. What do you mean by foreseen? What are you blabbing about? The future, the past, the present, all of these things and nothing. Oh, that's very useful, thank you. Tell me, Zekel, are you prepared to answer a question? To what end? Why do you need to ask me a question? I suffer a terrible curiosity. I see paths that branch in 1,000 directions, and each 1,000 again, but for all I see, Zekel remains a mystery. All I wish is a single answer. Tip the scales this once to me, and I shall tip them to you in return. Shall you answer me, or shall I strike you out on your own? I will answer your question if it will lead to your making sense. Then here is my hypothetical question. You and your sibling are captured and locked in separate cells, unable to communicate. The mage responsible appears and speaks. He explains his sadistic game. In each cell there is a magical button. If you press your button and your sibling does not, you will die, but your sibling is free. If your sibling presses the button and you do not, they will die, but you will go free. If neither you nor your sibling press the buttons, both of you will die. In other words, your only chance of living is to not press the button. If both of you press your respective buttons, both of you will die. The mage says that you have one turn of the hourglass to decide your action, then he leaves. This is silly! Buttons are not how one escapes dungeons. I would smash the button and rain beatings liberally down on the wizard for playing such a trick. Verily, of that I have no doubt, Minsk. But the question is hypothetical, and requires an answer born of the wisdom of Zekel, not your impatience. Tell me, Zekel, do you press the button? As I said, your only chance of living is to not press the button. And of course, Zekel will always ask in his own self-interest, even if that's at the expense of someone else's life. So of course, Zekel will not press the button. Truly, I had not thought you to be a coward until this day. Mingle with your brethren, coward. I shall test your mettle. And he will summon panic gibberlings in an attempt to mock us.
Feel the backhand of justice!
Nature, take the life she gave!
Jump on my sword while you can, evil. I won't.
Well,
be
at least the
scattered.
first battle of the game is an easy one.
I am willing.
These don't really
Armored,
present
live by the sword.
any sort of
Live
threat.
it good Lord. Stand back
As I
for
thought.
justice.
Oh, at least we surrounded one. Ah,
For now,
not
you
even.
will die. Simple.
Oh, come on! Okay, finally they turn hostile.
Go for the eyes, boo. Go for the eyes. Yeah.
Ah!
What do you want?
And the genie appears again. You have come through after all. Jahira. Now he's talking to her apparently. Here then is the advice that I offer. Seek out Rielev. He has been waiting for one such as you. Offer him the release that he craves, and you shall find that the focus of your journey shall soon become apparent. Farewell. So we are to find a certain Rielev. Alright. I will hide this battle because I know by heart all the hotkeys for these buttons, so I won't use them. This room is dominated by mineral deposits and crystals. It seems to be a natural cavern that a strange prison has been built around. The air holds an aura of power, and several pools with swirling lights graze the edge of the rough
Den
cavern.
of stinking
If you
evil.
wish.
Cover your nose, boo. We will leave no crevice untouched.
Yeah, sure, Minsk. The pool churns and swirls. Strange lights dance within. For a brief, tantalizing moment, the pool clears. You watch in wonder as a world is born. In fire and molten rock, lands rise and fall. Gaseous liquids snake and pour and time passes. Eventually, seas are formed and a spark of life appears. The first organism is created. And that's another one. So what does it say? The first organism is created and plant life begins its slow, inevitable blanketing of this new world. Again, the pool clears. Life within the seas becomes a savage fight for survival. A creature seeks safety on land. It is merely the first. This is sort of like the beginnings of evolution. The pool churns and swirls. Strange lights dance within. As you stare at the pool, you catch a glimpse of a cityscape. For a brief moment, with absolute clarity, you watch as the city changes. Ages pass and the inhabitants drop their primitive tools and ways. Discoveries are made and the minds of the people change and grow, every day grasping a new fact or invention. The image slips away until you see only a pool. So these pools apparently represent the evolution of life and civilization. As you peer into the pool, a void opens and icy tendrils pull at your awareness, demanding that you submit. In horror, you look away and the tendrils recede. The pool is calm. The pool draws you to it. Within its depths, you see a wondrous sight. A strange and beautiful city rises before your eyes. Metallic buildings reach as far as the eye can see, and people of all races mingle and live in harmony. Extraordinary machines carry them about their daily business. Reluctantly, you draw your eyes away from the serene image. Within the pool, the mists swirl in an unsettling fashion. You catch a brief glimpse of a wasteland littered with corpses. Battles rages where brothers slay brother, and the only peace to be found is that of the grave. Just as quickly, the vision slips away, and the pool is again empty. Strange visions indeed. The churning pool clears for a moment. You see a man walk by, filthy and primitive. From a pouch of an uncured animal, he pulls a stick helped, taught, and bowed with a piece of dried sinew. He wraps the sinew about another stick and runs it from side to side, spinning the stick through a pile of tinder. We'll continue reading here. Wisps of smoke rise and the man blows carefully. Soon he has a merry blaze. He grins, displaying a row of rotten and missing teeth. With the fire he shall harden a spear. With the spear he shall kill his brother. With his brother dead, he shall have a cave and a wife.
A den of
The grin widens as the
stinking
vision slowly
evil.
fades.
Cover your nose,
The pool
Boo.
is again
We
still.
will leave no crevice untouched.
And this is the one we didn't read. Again the pool clears. Life within the seas becomes a savage fight for survival. The creature seeks safety on land. It is merely the first. These pioneers grow and change from giant lizards to tiny insects. They change and the world with them. Heat and ice change places, and eventually a stooped, hairy beast begins to walk on two legs so that his other appendages can be put to better use. The vision is lost to you. So this one kind of describes the evolution of life and the appearance of the first man. This one kind of describes the evolution of civilization. And this one just doesn't describe much. Except that it's horrible. Anyway, that was weird.